I remember me and this girl, we ended up going to this field, and this field was like a massive field at our school, and we ended up laying down beside each other, and out of nowhere she says, Baba, I'm kind of in the mood, and we end up doing it on the school field. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name's Baba, and welcome back to another really insane story. So this story takes place back when I was in high school, and this was my grade 10 year. Now, I don't know how many times I've said this, but I was the ultimate player back when I was in grade 10. I am not joking. Like, I would jump girl to girl as if it was an amusement park ride. It was crazy how many girls I got to do back when I was in grade 10, but I'm not gonna lie to you, other than doing the Devil's Tango, I was the ultimate Rizzler. And I remember back when I was in grade 10, there was one time where I actually ended up visiting the park with me and my friends. Now, me and my friends, the reason we went to the park was our parents didn't want us to keep staying inside the house, so we would always end up going to the park to basically play and just hang out and just do our own thing as guys. But I remember one time when me and my friends were all at the park just hanging out of nowhere, one of my friends ends up saying, yo, Bubba, look at those girls over there, bro. Wait, what? Where? And I looked over to the soccer field and I saw there were a lot of different girls playing soccer. Now, me, even though I'm Persian, I'm not gonna lie, I don't play soccer that well. If anything, I played rugby back in high school and maybe a little bit of hockey in middle school. Now, even though soccer was a no-go for me, I remembered some of my friends, they actually played soccer very competitively. So they ended up saying, yo, Bubba, go up to those girls and play with them, bro. What? You want me to play soccer with them? Dude, I don't even play soccer. That's your guys' thing. Bubba, come on, bro. Let's just go up to them and just hang out with them. Trust. I remember me and my friends, we all ended up walking together as like a unit. And basically, we ended up going up to the girls saying, hey, just wondering, you guys need more players? And one of the girls that had the soccer ball ended up walking up to me saying, oh, do you guys play football? Wait, what? Football? I thought we were playing soccer, is what I said afterwards. And she started laughing. Right away at that moment, more of her friends started to come around and my friends started to come around and we all ended up hanging out together, playing soccer together. And for all the people in the comments down below, I'm just curious, do you guys say soccer or football? Because I know a lot of people say it differently. Going on with the story though, I remember I was hanging out with them and we were all playing soccer. And in the middle of the game, I remember the girl that originally walked up to us with the soccer ball ended up always coming up to me and talking to me. And it got to the point where me and her, we just decided to exchange socials. I told her I thought she was cute and she thought I was cute as well. And well, I'm not gonna lie, W Riz. That's all that I could say happened. It was just major W Riz, because what ended up happening next, I gotta say, actually kind of blew my mind. Because I remember I ended up going back to my place afterwards with me and my friends, and we all ended up sitting down talking about the cute girls that we met. And out of nowhere, I ended up getting a text message on my phone saying, hey, Bubba, what are you doing tonight? And at that moment, all the boys started to gather around me saying, ooh, like, bro, I think she actually likes you. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Now, in my mind, I knew she really liked me, but at the same time, I started to downplay it around my friends because I didn't want to be too cocky. But I remember I texted her back saying that I wasn't doing anything, and well, she ended up making plans with me to basically hang out at the park again, except at night. I remember when she wanted me to hang out with her at night, I was really confused on why we had to do it at nighttime. Like, why can't we just do it tomorrow or something? But then she ended up telling me, well, there's like a really secret spot I want to show you, and it's like my favorite spot. Right away at that moment, I knew that something was gonna happen. But let's just say what ended up happening next was actually kind of weird, because I remember all my friends ended up just staring at me as I'm texting this girl, and one of my friends ended up saying, yo, Bubba, can you ask if her friend likes me as well? Like, I kind of want to hang out. Want me to come with you guys? No, man. I don't need a third wheel, dude. Oh, just tell her to bring her friend. Dude, I don't even think her friend's available. Just ask her. Just ask her. And he got super annoying to the point where I just ended up leaving his place and I went back to mine. When I got home, I remember in my head, I was just thinking what this girl wanted to do. And I kind of just thought to, you know, prepare myself for anything. Because I don't know, every time I go out, I always prepare for the worst. I know that sounds really bad to say, but in the world we live in, it kind of makes sense. So I ended up basically from there, got ready. It was getting towards the nighttime and I got into my car and headed for the park. When I got there, I was waiting by the swings and she ended up walking up to me saying, hey, Bubba. Oh, hey, what's going on? Here, follow me. I want to show you something. And me and her, we ended up walking around to the field where we originally met. At this moment, I was kind of weirded out and I looked at her saying, wait, so where's the secret spot you were going to show me? Oh, it's right here. And she ended up laying on the grass and she just started telling me about like how like apparently she shot her first soccer goal with her dad watching her. I don't know, some like really like cute stuff you'd probably see in like the average origin story of like a soccer player. And I'm just looking at her and I'm like, okay, cool. And she ended up basically like telling me to lay down beside her. So So that's what I did. I laid down beside her, and me and her, we just started like looking up to the sky at night, and it was actually pretty peaceful. I'm not gonna lie. But this girl had other things planned, because me thinking that we were just gonna lay there and just relax, she ended up rolling on top of me. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm ashamed to say it, but we ended up doing the Devil's Tango on the soccer field. I know, that is so weird, and in my mind, I was thinking, bro, anyone from a mile away could just see us and see what's going on. And no, they are not gonna think we're just a couple of squirrels. They're gonna know we're two humans doing the Devil's Tango. So in my mind, I always like tried to like prepare myself to put on my clothes as fast as possible. And then out of nowhere, I remember I ended up seeing a giant light just turn on in front of me, and it was the soccer field lights that were on the field. And I ended up getting basically flashbanged, and right away I ended up looking at where the lights would turn on originally, and I saw it was my friend that originally wanted to come, and he turned on the lights, and he looked at me saying, "Woo, let's go, Bubba. Get that goal, son." Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was not an origin story, but it was definitely something cringe that happened, to the point where I remember I got my clothes on as fast as possible, and I started running towards him, sprinting, because I wanted to rip his head off. I was so upset, and I remember the girl just started laughing as she's like covering herself up. Like, it was so awkward, but at the same time, this girl seemed totally cool with it, which I'll never understand to this day. But I remember as I ran up to my friend, I ended up saying, "Bro, like, what are you doing? Like, why did you show up?" Because I knew what you were gonna do. So you wanted to come and watch? Like, what is this? A game? A show? Like, dude, it's weird. Bro, Bubba, relax, dude. No, man, that's just weird. And out of nowhere, I remember this girl ended up finally getting her clothes on, walking up to me and this guy and said, "Oh, like, I mean, he could just join us." Me and my friend ended up looking at this girl saying, "What did you just say?" And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I ended up just going home. I literally just got in my car and drove home thinking, bro, there is no way this girl is that crazy and that obsessed with doing things on a field, especially the field that she got her first goal in and her daddy watched her get. Like, what, dude? I don't know, man. Honestly, to this day, I still question why that happened, and I still kind of regret it. But if you guys would do it on a field, then just fall for more embarrassing stories just like this one. Peace out, guys.